naturally is Muhammad Ali. We did a lot of work with Muhammad when he was doing appearances and sponsorships and autograph signings. And through his work with Ali, Harlan wanted to get into representing, there you go, the Mets, representing active boxers. And our first fighter that we signed was Kevin Kelly, managing Kevin.
Yeah.
Who was, Carl was at Madison Square Garden Boxing back then, and Lou was at HBO. And that's how I know them from the very beginning, from working with Kevin. And, you know,
that started the little run of guys on HBO, with guys that didn't have to be middleweights or less and welterweights. And Kevin really broke through, being the first, you know, because he made, I think it was up in Reno, was the fight against Goyo Vargas.
Right.
And we had a horrible heavyweight fight with Michael Mora. And Kevin and Goyo Vargas stole the show. And we got back to New York, and Lou called us at the office and said, when can we get him back on air? And I said, as soon as his 37 cuts heal, we'll get him back on air. You know, and we went from there.
I still have a pencil that Kevin Kelly gave me in 1991.
Yeah, Flushing Flash.
Flushing Flash on it.
Green one. Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to be the first little guy that you put on HBO. And I never forgot that, and he was.
Hence the start of Boxing After Dark.
Yeah, it's really, Carlo, it's like really sort of underappreciated, but Kevin Kelly helped really open the door for the little men on premium cable.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it was to Lou's foresight in terms of putting Kevin on. And like Carl said, he got lucky because he would always be the co-feature. He would always be the co-feature to a heavyweight main event. And his fights were always more exciting, whether he fought on Lennox Lewis's undercard or Michael Moore's undercard. He was always, he always stole the show. And that's why, you know, he put on exciting fights. He had the fight, like Carl said, with Goyo Vargas. He had that tremendous fight at the Garden with Nassim Hamed. I mean, Kevin has a very historic career. I think he fought at the Garden 17 times between the Forum, you know, the
and upstairs.
And upstairs. So that's how I got started in boxing. And it's been a great run ever since then, through, you know, managing fighters. And I met the Klitschko's, and then we started K2 Promotions. Vitaly knocked out the guy I was managing, Carl, Ed Mahone. He knocked him out, and then he wasn't happy with his German promoter at the time. We started K2 Promotions, and then with K2 signed Triple G, and it was kind of went on from there. But what Lou said, as far as or Carl said, Kevin, I think, was, and Lou might know better, was the first featherweight on HBO since Salvador Sanchez. So, you know, it was a tribute to bringing the small guys into the ring. And then we went even smaller than that with Chocolatito Gonzalez at some point being the co.
Y no lo olvides, hay muchos, pero muchos videos más en el canal de YouTube de Boxeo Knockout Informa. Solamente te tienes que suscribir. Te lo recomienda, por supuesto, tu amiga Maribel Rangel desde la comarca lagunera. Les mando un abrazo y muchos besos.